Is South Africa safe? No matter how I answer this question, someone somewhere will be upset by my answer. To answer this question in one word, I would say no. To answer in 3 words, I would say yes and no. I'm an extremely honest person and I do not believe in lying. So let's use data and my personal experience as a female solo traveler to talk about safety in South Africa. My first step when I choose a new travel destination is to go on the United States Department of State Travel Advisory website. This is not a perfect judge of what safety means, but it does influence how my experience might be in a foreign country as a US passport holder. For example, if I'm planning travel in a country where Americans are generally disliked, then this US Department of State website will tell me that. According to the United States Department of State, South Africa is ranked level 2 due to violent crime. I wouldn't be too alarmed about a nation being ranked as level 2, and I think you should always read more on the details while you plan a trip. Some of the most popular travel destinations in the world are ranked level 2 on the United States Department of State website. Next, to figure out safety in a new country, I will try to read 5 to 10 reputable sources on safety in that nation. For example, on the Canadian government's travel website, they actually recommend a higher degree of caution for South Africa. Again, this still does not mean you cannot plan a trip there, it just means to apply caution. Applying caution might mean not going out at night alone. Applying caution might mean having most trips scheduled through a travel agency or a private guide. It can look different in different destinations. According to the Global Peace Index in 2023, South Africa ranked 126th out of 163 countries in terms of safety, which, to be honest, is not an amazing safety score. I traveled to South Africa 3 times, but I mostly stayed in Cape Town. Based on my conversations with locals, this is my understanding. South Africa is not ranked very high in terms of safety on a global scale, and there are a lot of areas where crime, including gender-based violence, is extremely common. But I traveled to South Africa on my own as a young woman, and I felt generally safe in the areas where I spent the most time. South Africa is an incredible country with so many amazing experiences to be had. When making the decision about whether to visit, I say do your research, just like anywhere in the world. If you were specifically asking me about being a solo traveler there, I would say that South Africa is probably a destination best for group or partner travel, especially if you do not look like you could be from there. I have so much more I can say on this topic, so let me know in the comments if you would like a long-form video on safety tips in some of the countries where I have solo traveled. Follow this page and turn on notifications if you like detailed, honest insights on the people, places, and wildlife of the world. I'm so happy you're here.